All right, y'all. I know I was just live and I kind of messed up. I feel like I should have just stayed on live and we just should have done backtesting. But right now we're gonna backtest. And I'll probably um maybe let's just in the MMXM reviews, let's just like at least backtest for like at least like 20 minutes after every session. But right now we're gonna start in like 2016, and then we're gonna go all the way into where we're at today, and we're just gonna keep on doing this. But right now this is 2016 using ESNQ and YM. So let's get straight into it. I have a lot of these open, but yeah, we're gonna start this now. We're gonna do this every day, and we're just gonna see how it goes. Wait, is the data fine? Are the candles fine? Yeah, okay, yeah, they're fine. Okay, let's start. Let's see where we're at on the monthly, just so we know. So right now, we've now just swept this low, and now it looks like we're starting to work our way up above this fair value gap. So on the monthly period, my monthly draw on liquidity is likely going to be this high here, but that's just currently. Right now, it looks like we're starting to close above this fair value gap, but we also still can be respecting this. Notice the wicks are going to do the damage here. We have closed above the premium end of this monthly fair value gap, but it's looking like we could still respect it. And let's look at ES. ES has fully closed above it. And look at the wicks here. This looks pretty bullish on the weekly time frame. Okay, let's drop to the weekly. On the weekly, taking these lows within this weekly fair value gap. It's looking pretty bullish. Look at what the week is doing. And now on the daily perspective, it's looking like we're pretty bullish here. We just had a down close candle here. I expect to see probably a fair value gap open here. And then what time is it? Okay, so let's go to the next session. Yeah, we'll just do next day open just to trade New York. We'll do that. So look at this. Where are we at on the daily? I'm expecting to see daily expansion here. Let's look on the 1 hour. Any 1 hour PD rate we could be referring to right now. We don't really have much, but now we have this area of fair value, which I want to see if we return to. So in order of areas in which we could head back to, I'm looking at this area right here. In order of PD rate, we could take these lows here. Again, ES actually has this area of fair value, so ES has tapped it, so I would assume us to be pretty bullish here. We have this low here, which we could form an SMT at. So that's all I'm really looking at for this day. Let's pull up what our sessions have done. We've had London manipulation, so I'm expecting this to be low at A, but this price action does look pretty bearish here. Do we have an SMT at the highs? Is that an SMT? It's the equal highs. No, it's not an SMT. Alright, let's see what happens. Right now it's 9, so kind of just play this. Okay, it looks like we are going to take this low. Do we have SMT right now? We do. So this could be an area in which we do reject off of. Also a 1 hour fair value gap here. So let's see what happens. Okay, look at that wick. That could be something. In order in terms of draw and liquidity, I don't like this yet. I'm not gonna look to really engage much yet. Right now, bullish imbalance or bearish imbalance is getting negated. I want to see, are we gonna respect this down close candle? Okay, so down closed candle does not hold, so therefore we are still bearish. So I'm now expecting us to head back to here. In terms of entry though, I'm not gonna take an entry yet. Okay, this could be a stop run here now. Okay, this still looks bullish though. So I'm not saying that we're all of a sudden bearish. We're still within that hourly for value gap. Where's that macro? 950 macro? Ooh. So this down close candle is supporting I think the draw is here. I think the draw is here. Is there any imbalance above us? Yeah, we're heading to. Yeah, this hourly fair value gap. I think that's a draw. I think that's a draw. Down close candle, supporting price. Ooh, that's just a retracement. We're probably gonna have a stop line. We could have a stop line here at this low. This looks like bearish structure though. That ended up being a sell model. Why? This was a nice market maker sell model. What do we not see? Did ES rebalance? Immediately rebalanced. Is this a 15-minute? Oh, okay, that makes sense. Did we tap into that? Did we? Even on ES, it looks like we left equal highs. But wait, was there a 15-minute balance that I failed to see? Okay, that makes sense. So that 15-minute fair value gap. That actually makes sense. That would have been a nice sell model. I was looking at the hourly fair value gap. 15-minute imbalance. Also, this 15-minute breaker here. Zoom in. 15-minute fair value gap. Do we have an SMT here? Surely we have one at this high here. No? Look at YM. I'm gonna pull up YM. There it is. There's your SMT. Price will not reverse without SMT. SMT higher time and fair value gap. Displacement lower. Fair value gap here. Yeah. Looking back, that would have been your sell model. I want NQ on this other side. What's good, Euro? Fair value gap there. That would have been your entry, and then this is your second stage. First stage, second stage. Nice. Take that low. Okay, so in terms of looking at this, I really don't think that price will go higher here. My eyes are on here. My eyes are here. That's your true support and resistance level. Let me mark out that low. How's your trading going? It's been good. It's been good. It's been decent. Okay, we made it to that level of fair value. Are we gonna respect this or not? Overall, looks like a bearish day, so we could see. Okay, this now would become your breaker. This could be something up to this original consolidation here. But in order for me to take this, I have to see SMT. Is there SMT with Dow? In order for me to take something here, I would have to see SMT. At these lows. Alright, SMT there. This could be a possible long to this original consolidation here. Also do have original consolidation up here as well. But we've already come into that 15-minute fair value gap, so I wouldn't expect that. Breaker. Fair value gap right there. Bullish order flow. We come up and liquidate that original consolidation. That breaker, fair value gap. Do we hit that fair value gap? No, we never do. We never do. So really just that breaker kind of. Is there a 5-minute gap? Yeah, breaker 5-minute fair value gap. That would have been your entry. So you're doing a funded. Well, currently I'm not. Currently I'm not. Look at my recent. I'm taking a break from the funded. All right. Do we want to head all the way back up to here? I highly doubt it. It's 12:20. It is lunch still. Is there a fair value gap we could be referring to? Kind of just this wick, this immediate rebalance. But we are respecting this level of fair value. Like I was saying, that's your true support and resistance. So just by looking at this, I think we could run back up to these highs all the way up here. You know, the bullishest daily. What's that daily candle looking like? So that daily candle, we refuse to create a fair value gap. So I don't know. All right, let's see. If order flow is going to reverse here, what do we need to see? What do we need to see? SMT, and we need to see displacement. Or in a higher time repeat array. I would expect us to continue up here to these highs. So we take that high here. We have SMT with ES hasn't taken this. SMT higher time repeat array, 15-minute fair value gap. We're in. This could be a sell model here. Let's pull a standard deviation. I want to check. I wouldn't take it. So it's looking like this will be a sell model. I want to see intermediate term high. That's your intermediate term high. That now becomes your silver bullet. To where then liquidate this original consolidation. Overall, let's break this down. Why does this happen? So we come in higher time repeat array. We take external range liquidity. We also take this fair value gap. 15-minute fair value gap. We're back within. We're now expecting to run on new lows. Come in. We have a breaker. We run this fair value gap. Have a breaker here. We're starting to respect bullish order flow. Come back in fair value gap. That would have been your silver bullet entry down to this original consolidation. Price was so clean back then. I guess so. I mean, even that. How many points is this? I bet this is like 50 points. I bet this is like from where we're at in like 2016 to where we're at today, like 25 points. That's only 25 points. Now in like today's price, 25 points is literally a move like that. It's crazy. It's definitely more volatile now. Like 100%. All right, now I think that this could be the draw, but I think ES is taking it. ES is taking that low. Yeah, ES is taking that low, so I wouldn't really expect for us to head to this low, but I would expect to see chop. Like I want to trade this. I would step away from the charts at this point. But I'm thinking we're probably gonna head at higher, and this SMT is gonna hold because we're in that area of fair value. I don't expect the price to head lower. We do have a fair value gap right here that we have tapped into. So, was there another little sell you could have taken? Taking highs there, yeah. That would be your silver bullet right here. This switch was pretty clean. You have your original consolidation. Followed by your low risk entry. I don't really care to look at, I was saying this earlier in the MMX review, but I don't care to look at things in like a low risk entry and stuff like that because they're really just all selling opportunities. I feel like it just overcomplicates the model. Yeah, you have your low risk entry here. First stage, second stage. Alright. And now for sure I'm stepping away. Like there really isn't anything else. Let's go to next day. That was a decent day of price action. And my thing is gonna lag. Is the stream lagging or is it just FX replay? Let me know. Hopefully it's not the stream. I don't know, sometimes when I do next day open, it takes like a whole like 3 minutes to load. Alright. Draw on liquidity for me is 100% this low. 100% it's this low because we've disrespected that area of fair value. We've even disrespected this level of fair value. Market doesn't want to provide fair value, so we're gonna run to this low. And overall, like I say this, and I'll say this again, but like just by looking at this though, I want to see a little bit more structure to validate us to head to this low. Like we just had a straight up move. I don't really expect to see a straight down move, but it can happen. It doesn't happen a lot of times. Like a lot of times, like we might honestly come up and we might take this high here to then head lower. That's kind of what I'm going to be looking at for this day. Has ES taken the low as well? ES is pretty close. ES, I'm looking at this fair value gap. This 1 hour. Possible retracement. Do we manipulate in London? Consolidation. So we can't reverse. Price cannot reverse from a consolidation. Someone to know. In Asia, so in Asia session, do we tag a PD array? Yeah, we tag that fair value gap. So the high and low of the day, I've also been trying to backtest this, but the high and low of the day can only occur at a PD array. So this, I would feel comfortable with this being the high of the day. Looking at the daily, yeah, draw to me is that daily fair value gap as well. We're bouncing off of this fair value gap. We're gonna head to this fair value gap. That's what I'm looking at. I'm expecting expansion today. And we're also consolidating. Like price can't reverse from a consolidation. I mean, this could be the manipulation. Do we have possible SMT there at the low? Yeah, we have SMT here. So this actually order flow could reverse here because we have that SMT here at the lows. I'm gonna mark out this range and I'm just gonna mark out OTE of this range. I think that price this could be the manipulation here. We could head back up in OTE then come down to this draw here. That's what I'm expecting. Okay, market just opened. ES is taking these highs. That's probably the soup. So we do have SMT at the highs. Ooh, I would like to see us head lower here. But also, this area looks way too clean, but we do have SMT. I don't know. Taking an entry here honestly wouldn't be bad. I haven't taken an entry at all because we're just seeing what price does. Like, I don't care to take positions when I backtest. That's how I backtest. I don't care to take positions. Screw it. I'll take a position. 2% of the account. Fair value gap there. Alright. That's what I'm saying. I don't yeah, we're not taking any more positions. Just fade the positions that I take. So why did order flow reverse there? Because we had bearish order flow. Why did we reverse back to bullish order flow? There's no SMC. Higher time repeating rate, maybe? Higher time frame fair value gap. So yeah, that could be why we reversed. We have to have SMT with YM. There's no way. There's no way. I fail to believe that there's no SMT with YM. Yeah, there it is. Price will only reverse with SMT, higher time repeater array. And like the times where you don't see YM, like that's why price reversed. So if I had YM pulled up, I'd be less willing to take a long there. Okay, are we going back in OT of the range like I said? and then we're gonna reject here. Right now, bullish order flow. I'm expecting this to be the draw. Rinse and repeat. Price can only reverse higher time PD rate, SMT. Is this an hourly fair value gap? Yeah, hourly fair value gap. We have SMT at the highs. Is this also OTE? Is this also OTE? Could you imagine? This was what I was saying was going to happen, and then it ends up playing out. Also OTE. Come back into that area of fair value. I would want to see a little bit more displacement. Should I short this? Should I short this? I think I might. Put a stop up there. Alright, if this entry fails, I'm never placing a position on backtesting again. Alright, let's speed it up just a little bit. TP hit. TP hit. Let's break this down. This was a market maker sell model. Higher time PD rate, SMT here. Come back in. Price actually had a continuation purge here. Continuation purge. Come back up. Take this high here. To then displace lower. Right here, this fair value gap wouldn't be bad. And then this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying as well. I say this a lot, and because I really want to get better at this, and I want to note this. And the more that you backtest it, the more you'll get comfortable with it. But you see how price consolidated here? We know that price can't just... Right now, we're in clear bearish order flow. So we know price can't reverse from a consolidation. So then we're coming back up. This now becomes your manipulation. Distribution. Clear AMD. Clear AMD. Price cannot reverse from a consolidation. Alright, now I'm expecting the higher time frame draw to be met, which is this low. Let's see if we do that today. Let's look at the daily candle. Yeah, I'm expecting just bearish price action for the rest of the day. So how can we exploit that? What does that mean? How can I maybe take a trade based off that? 15-minute fair value gap to then head to external lows. As you can see, that's what happened here. We were tracing that 15-minute fair value gap. 15-minute order block was held very nicely. You could then look to take this fair value gap to that low. That would have been your sniper entry, and then look at order flow, because that's after this intermediate term high was confirmed. Yo, it's good, Wom. I don't know if I said what's up, but I saw your chat, but I didn't say anything. Alright, I'm expecting continuation. Honestly, should I short this right now? Screw it. This isn't a good entry, so I'm expecting that low to get met today. What time is it? 12:51. I don't care about like win rate or P&L on this. We're just full porting here. We'll go like 1%. We'll risk 1%. And we'll speed it up. Yeah, go stops. It's gonna be a buy model? Ooh. Original consult. Oh, that makes sense. We definitely had SMT at this low. Without looking, we had SMT at this low with ES. Is that the case? No. What higher time PD rate did we react off of? Look at the wicks here. Look at the wicks here. We had to have some sort of SMT. I feel the. Yep. Yep. SMT. Let's look at YM. There has to be some other reason. Why is it put YM over there? What's annoying? Does YM take that low? No. Yeah, divergence there. Is YM in a higher time? Oh, YM still within that fair value gap. I wouldn't like an entry here, but we're backtesting, so we're not gonna get like, oh, I mean, even with live data, you gotta be critical of like what actually happened. Figure out what actually happened. Why? Okay, cool. Original consolidation here. Come back. Have this SMT. Not looking at anything yet. Then we get big displacement. Big displacement. Breaker block. Fair value gap. That could be an entry. We then have your second stage of accumulation. Kind of, I'm not saying that's the stop sign. It's on an intermediate term low. Or, sorry, a short term low. But yeah, that was the buy model that took place. Still bullish order flow. Still bullish order flow. Still bullish order flow. Still bullish order flow. Right now, we got displacement lower. Do we have an SMT? Do we have a higher time P array? That's all I'm looking for. Okay, it's kind of cherry picked SMT, which I don't love. Yeah, we do have SMT. Bearish on the higher time frame. We're just gonna see what happens, but we could sell off to these lows. Let's mark in standard deviation as well. I don't expect this to play out. Dang, bro, since when did price action has been so clean this week? Yeah, it ends up being your sell model. ES6 at low, so we treat that as a sweep on both pairs. And then end of the day, we're just gonna come back up here. Probably had some earnings. Probably had some type of earnings that day. Probably. All right, let's go to the next session. Overall, we still profit though. We still profit. All right. My guess is that draw has not been taken in Asia or in London. High day has been put in at a higher time PD rate, so I'm expecting New York expansion lower. I am expecting New York expansion lower today. Yo, are we gonna? Did y'all see my prediction? I said that we're gonna come up, we're gonna take this high, and then sell off. My prediction was spot on. So draw was here to then head lower. That was that manipulation. So now I'm just expecting distribution. I'm also gonna we're gonna enter in on a higher time frame. Screw it. Just for theory's sake. I'm gonna enter in on a higher time frame. We'll go 2% with this. Alright. Let's see what happens here. In Asia session, we engaged a higher time in PD array. Had some form of manipulation in London. I'm expecting New York AM expansion. Okay, we're heading back higher here. How can we look to possibly trade this? What's a higher time PDRA where you could be engaging here? Hourly for perfect money. Hourly for value gap. This is exactly where I'm looking. If we have an SMT, I'll probably just short this again. Look at that divergence. Look at what the market's telling us. I want to see displacement. All right, I'm gonna short this again. I don't expect price to come back here. See, this is only 30 points. Screw it. We'll go with like a long shot here. I'll probably get stopped out of both of these. Alright, let's see if we actually displace lower. Damn, bro. I saw backtesting is more difficult than live trading. I would say probably too. I would somewhat agree with that because, especially here when I backtest, I mean it's all about how you use it. Like that isn't a good example because like I just speed through that, so I'm not able to react. Like that was a whole there was a whole 60 minutes that I just sped up within the matter of like 30 seconds. Why did order flow reverse here though? I had to had an SMT. Also, what I was saying is the fact that I needed to stick to what I was saying earlier. But do you see how the fact that this was just so speedy? This side of the curve was so speedy. A lot of the time, this second side of the curve is going to be a little bit slower. It's exactly what's playing out. But I expected that fair value gap to hold. And the fact that we had an SMT divergence, I didn't like this. I don't like that price action. But why did it happen? ES, let's look at ES. I don't know. Like we left all of these lows as well. We left this original consolidation too. YM had to be the tipping point. Oh, yeah, look at YM. Look at YM. See, a lot of I don't love using YM directly in my backtesting, but oh yeah, that makes total logical sense. If you don't see YM though, like there's are things like this that just don't make any sense at all on ES and NQ, but then YM occasionally will come in and occasionally will just clarify it for you. But you see the fact that YM liquidated this? Wait, was that the big low that we've been targeting for this past? I want to confirm. Is that this low? Okay, it is. Yeah, that makes sense. Price will always make sense though. Like there won't be anything that's just unexplainable. So that's why that happens. So at this point, we have engineered all these lows. At this point, we have faked out traders. What day is it? It's Wednesday. I'm expecting Wednesday to be high of week. I'm expecting this Wednesday to be high of the week, and then I want to see expansion Thursday. But we do have the SMT with YM. All right, let's see what happens for the rest of the day. Right now, it's only 11 as well. We could kind of got blown away by that move. Well, I just want to play at price action today. Probably bullish expansion. Like this is probably just a retracement to then head back to new highs. Yeah. probably just trend day today, honestly. This is probably just retracement, head back to new highs. Why was this probably a trend day? Why was this probably a trend day? This was just a big manipulation day. This was crazy. We ended up expanding all the way up here. Yeah, YM was the manipulation. YM was the manipulation. They ended up coming all the way up here, leaving these untouched lows. Was there any type of model you could have taken? Look at this order block. Look how well that held. Maybe a trade here. I don't even know then. Maybe a fair value gap here. I don't even know then. Low resistance. Was there any AMD type trade? Oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Price cannot reverse from a consolidation. Can't reverse from a consolidation. So this is just a fake move to then head higher and have continuation higher. Can you explain SMT's divergence between indices? So say NQ comes down, takes this low, and does something like this, and then ES comes down and does that, then this is an SMT. And you only want to do it with correlating or negative correlating assets. So it's important to know ES, NQ, and YM. ES being S&P 500, NQ being the US 100, yeah, US 100, NASDAQ, and then YM being the Dow, US 30. They're all correlated. They all have some correlation together. And they'll have pretty strong correlation. So therefore, if one of them does something like this, takes this low, the other one doesn't take that low, then therefore, there's a crack in correlation because ideally these assets are going to be correlated. But since something like that happens, you know that the market or smart money is tipping its hand to tell you that we can possibly reverse. And you only really want to use them with reversals. That's what they're good for, spotting reversals. And NQ, it's important to know that NQ and ES are pretty correlated, but then YM isn't as correlated as NQ and ES. So YM, I never really use YM in my analysis, but starting when I've actually backtested, it does help to know what YM is doing. YM, looking for SMTs with YM will actually help your analysis. And I had a mentor that told me to not use YM, that you're going to get more caught up than not. But just from my own personal approach, I found that using YM does help because that yesterday was a perfect example. What price action did just that last day, I'm talking about in terms of this backtesting, but what price action did yesterday was a very good, like, YM took these lows, or took all these lows, and then we end up just pumping. So if you don't see that, you're probably thinking like, why did that just happen? And then you're therefore going to miss out. All right, right now, let's see what price action is doing. We just had that big bullish expansion day. Has YM taken these highs as well? All right, this is interesting. Has ES? No. I'd be pretty bearish today. This just looks like a retracement into probably a 4 hour fair value gap. We're starting to reject off that. Order flow right now on the 5-minute time frame is bearish. Order flow on the hourly 4 hour isn't confirmed yet. Right now it's looking like we're going to switch bearish. So we'll see. What did these sessions do? Asia did this engaged in a PD array, this high here. Previous day high. Then we had, I'm expecting us to retrace into a 1 hour PD array here. Is there a 1 hour fair value gap? Perfect. I'm expecting, just by looking at this, I want to see this come up, take these highs, and then head back lower. But this is a huge amount, so I'd be pretty careful today. Okay, let's run it. New York continuation. Yeah, it makes sense. Right now, we're probably just gonna push this low. Okay, retracement here. I'm shorting this. I don't like. Yeah, I'm gonna short this. We come back into this area of fair value. This just looks very bearish. I wouldn't expect price to go higher here, but it could happen. Yeah. Now we're probably gonna run. Stop hunting, bro. I gotta stop hunting. If I let it have my stop up there. 5 minute fair value. Okay, we refer to this 5 minute order block. Dude, what is up with this price action? Why is it so clean? Look at where we referred to exactly. Exactly to this level here. End up selling off. Draw on liquidity's been met. I'm likely just gonna head out, just sit out for the rest of the day. I don't really know what price wants to do, but okay. In terms of profiles, I want to explain this because I've been backtesting this, and well, we are backtesting right now. So, what happened? Asia engaged a higher time in PDA, such as this previous day high. Then in London, we get expansion lower. So in New York, we're expecting to see continuation. In New York, you're expecting to see continuation. If Asia and London have already manipulated, then you're expecting to see continuation. So that's exactly what happened. I'm expecting to run on these lows as well. Wait, what even was this line? Why did I have this line here? What? Where did that line come from? Draw liquidity hasn't been met. Alright, I want to see intermediate term high. I want to see a silver bullet here. I'm gonna short this now. This is that intermediate term high. If I lose this, bro, I'm no longer ever backtesting. I'm playing. Alright, we still have that draw on liquidity. I'm gonna take out this. You see all these stack lows? There's no way. Intermediate term high is confirmed, or not confirmed, but it's probable. All right, brother. I'm not meant for backtesting. I'm not meant for. We had to have taken it already on ES. Yeah, we definitely have. No, we've had to have taken on YM. Then there's no way price is gonna reverse like that. That's some form of SMT. Fail to believe it. Fail to believe it. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. If you don't see what YM's doing, you're SMT with YM. What do we have here? We have a buy program. Now this is gonna be intermediate term high. I can guarantee you. Now price is gonna head lower. We end up having a buy program here. So it's a buy model. I don't like it. It's kind of counter. It's very counter trend. I wouldn't take this. All right, now I think we're gonna get displacement lower. Now we're gonna take draw. Can guarantee it. Now we're gonna take this. Did we also retrace to a fair value gap there? Yeah. Look what we did there. That 1 hour I didn't even see that 1 hour fair value gap. Oh, bro, double top. We just had a double top, yo. Let's zoom in here. This is interesting. When was this? Oh, this was after that. Ooh, I do want to. This is kind of a good learning moment here. This is your short term high. This is your intermediate term high. Now this is your short term high. Notice how this high here is barely, just barely within that, or that isn't even the fair value gap yet. So we never retraced in that fair value gap. So I would say if I was, okay, excuses. If I was, this makes sense. This makes sense. Price action was so clean here. Look, SMT is YM at the lows. Draw liquidity is lower. We have an SMT with YM. Therefore, price is going to stall a little bit. Price is going to stall a little bit. We know the draw liquidity is lower. What are we waiting for? We're waiting for a retracement back into that higher time PD array. We end up having that retracement in the higher time PD array, which is a 1 minute market maker bond model. And then we end up heading lower. It's sort of a very good entry here. Short term high, intermediate term high, short term high. You don't want to use this as your short term high, intermediate term high, because it's just not. I don't know if this just makes sense in my head, but you see how this is like a larger range. So this intermediate term high feels a lot better in my opinion because it's not so zoomed in. Like this would be a 5 minute intermediate term high as well. This wouldn't really make sense to be. This is just a 5 minute short term high. That makes sense then. This would be a zoomed in intermediate term high here. So it makes more sense to be the intermediate term high on the higher time frame. So just a 5 minute. If we really want to do head to these lows and then this low here. Overall, like this was a. So you have your draw here, validated here. We end up generating liquidity within this whole area. To then head back higher. To then have a quicker sell side of the curve. Overall, like pretty nice price action within this whole series. All right, where can price possibly retrace to? I'm looking at this. This is where my eyes are. This area of fair value. Do we respect it? This could be another shorting opportunity. Wait, is this end of day? Oh, this is 4:30. My guess, we wake up, this draw's taken. No, we haven't taken the draw. We still haven't taken it. Has ES taken that low? I'm still going to be bearish here. ES has taken that low. So let's zoom out to the daily because we know we're in daily bullish order flow overall. We're still failing to retrace in this fair value gap on NQ. Let's look at ES though. ES will probably tell us. I think ES has. Okay, so ES has drawn in that daily fair value gap. We're starting to get some daily expansion higher. I would still be kind of bearish though. Let's look at this session profile, daily profile. Is this a higher time repeater array? Notice how little Asia, London was. Notice how little this was compared to Asia. That doesn't normally happen. So price is stalling here. Price is lagging, and I'm anticipating a reversal here. Honestly, 4-hour PD array. I'm expecting a reversal here. New York AM reversal, but we do have this nice original consolidation up here higher. Do we have an SMT though? Like, would it make sense? And SMT, perfect. Yeah, I think we're gonna have a reversal here. AM. Okay. Market maker sell model. We've come back up, taking these highs. This is actually a market maker buy model, and now we're having a market maker sell model. I'm gonna actually place an order here. Off of here, off that order block. Nice 2R. Go limit. Why do we have a buy model there though? What was the higher time PD array? It's not really a fair value gap. Maybe 15-minute. Say order block. Was there a 4-hour fair value gap? Yeah, 4-hour fair value gap. We had to have like some form of internal SMC, at least on the 1 minute. Yeah, exactly. The only time order flow is gonna change is higher time PD array and then SMT as well. Only time. Alright, we get tapped. Alright, nice market maker sell model. Notice how we come back up in the order block, respect it perfectly, head back to lows. Higher time for SMT, then also higher time for PD array. I'm expecting more continuation here. I'm expecting us to take these lows, honestly, throughout the rest of the day. And then New York reversal. Why did that happen? Like I was saying, look at London. Notice how small this range was. Asia was just expansion higher. London was a smaller range. London tagged that PD array, or we failed to really tag a PD array within all of this. So that's why I had confidence looking to short. I wouldn't like to short now, but short here would have been nice. Look at that fair value area, also that fair value gap. Expecting continuation to the draw on liquidity here. Expecting a nice speed here. Okay, this could be a shorting opportunity for us. 1 hour fair value gap. We now kind of have just like a buy program here. I don't like the timing of this. It's kind of close to the end of the day, so I wouldn't really love this. SMT or no? Not SMT yet. Short term high, intermediate term high now. Okay, I feel a little bit more confident that we're gonna head here now. What time is it though? 2, 3? I don't usually trade this late. Yes, is already taking that low. I don't know. I wouldn't touch this. We end up having speed though. They come back up, taking highs. Let's look at this market maker sell model. We leave these lows. End up taking this high. Fair value gap after that. This would be your nice second stage. Hey, price action is so clean back here. Target low hanging fruit. Can you read my DM? Where is it on? What is it on? Discord? Yeah, I look-y got you. I got you. Uh, I gave you admin. I mean, you won't really see it, but it's just like I have it the same. I have it the same as the. I have it the same as the other. Wait, what am I trying to say? I have it the same as the other. Like you can't tell that you're admin in my Discord, but you're really just there to like clean up the server. I don't really need much help other than that. I appreciate it though. All right, 1 hour for value gap. I'm still expecting us to head to this already existing draw on liquidity. What's the profile looking like? Oh, I thought we were at next day. I thought we were at next day. Wait, that was quick. Now it's gonna lag. Ooh, London manipulation. What is this gonna be? New York continuation, most likely. I'm expecting us to probably take this low, stop hunting this low, then head higher. I'm gonna put a market order in here. We'll backtest this. We'll backtest my soup ability. I'll put it below this level of fair value. All right. I look, you skipped that like whole day. I'm gonna delete it now. I don't like it. I don't like this action right now. What happens? We had a buy model. We left stacked lows. We're definitely gonna head and take these lows. I'm gonna short this here though. This is like you're chasing it, but I'll chase this right here. Just for backtesting purposes, you know. Wow. I have liquidity. I am liquidity. I have FX replay liquidity. Where did we come back into that 15-minute for value gap? That was your second phase. Very fast, very speedy. Overall, 15-minute fair value gap. I'm expecting us to head back to this level of fair value here. Or maybe I should just gone with my original thesis. I kind of just sped through that whole day. Ooh. Nah. PA during this time was so clean. Look at all this generated liquidity. Come up, take this high, come back down to these lows. Dang, bro. Definitely something to look at. All right, we're looking gonna do one more day, and then I'm gonna head out. I would say like an hour backtesting session every night, every day is what we're gonna do. I mess with it. We'll probably let's just. I'll probably just have it with the MMXM reviews, and then I honestly say, personally, I'm gonna start doing the MMXM reviews like right at market close. So like right at 4 p.m. we're gonna hop on, do MMXM review, and then that MMXM review will be MMXM review and backtesting, and then we'll do MMXM review, and then we'll backtest for another like hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, depends on the day. But I mean, it also depends. Oh yeah, it also depends on how long I go live for. It also depends if I live stream the whole session, because normally sometimes I'll do that, but maybe I'm just live for the whole day. Okay, right now we barely took the draw. We engaged a higher time P to rate in Asia or in probably London session. So this looks like bearish order flow. So we left lows here. Liquidity sweep. Yeah, I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take this short. Expect to see speed. Alright. If I get stopped out here, I'm no longer ever trading. Hey. where would have been a better entry? This order block. Being a little bit patient. Like, being patient does pay within this game of trading. Well, I would say game. I would say profession, industry. All right, and then we end up having a buy model here. Oh, that was nice. Definitely some form of SMT here. 100%. There's no way there's not an SMT here. At least at some level. Come back into that 4 hour, or is this that daily for value gap? Notice how we react off that daily for value gap. Still bullish order flow on the daily time frame. Come back in that wick. We take these lows, order pairing. Where was this SMT? Because we know that there is an SMT if we reverse like that. Yeah, see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Price will not reverse without SMT or higher time for PDRA. In the case, let's break this down. Why did price reverse here? Higher time frame PDRA, even higher time frame PDRA, such as the daily fair value gap. Notice PDRAs are highs and lows as well. PDRAs highs and lows are the strongest PDRA, so that's your first PDRA. Come back. What are you looking for? Fair value gaps on the left side to get disrespected. Notice how you kind of want to see fair value gaps on the left side of the curve. You do. Zoom in. Displacement higher. Fair value gap. We don't need to head any lower because this area is balanced. We've offered both buy side and sell side in this area. So therefore, we don't need to head lower because we've already offered buy side, sell side. So market makers have already offered that. Come back in. Displacement again. Consolidation. We know price cannot reverse from a consolidation. We can only expand. In that case, the reversal already happened here. More displacement, liquidating that original consolidation. This could now be sell side of the curve. There's no way. I doubt it. I doubt we have sell side of the curve. We'll probably retrace here and then head higher. Yeah, just expansion for the rest of the day. Anything else you could have taken? Another buy model here. Dang, like we're gonna keep on using this time. This price action is very nice, very nice. Okay, and there's the end of the day. All right, let me know. Did you guys like this or did you not? I honestly don't care if you did it either, because I'm here to backtest. I want to do this like every day. Every day I want to have backtesting. Could you imagine every single day we backtest here? I'm thinking maybe every day, just do an everyday thing. But yeah, that's what I saw within this section of price. Overall, pretty clean price action. So like this could be a good study if you're just browsing YouTube and like you don't even care what I say. You just see what price action did. But yeah, I would say good price action overall. This was overall. What do we have here? We had a market maker sell model, and now we're gonna head buy side of the curve, going into the next weeks. We've left failure swings above us. Original consolidation. We'll come back. We'll come back to this within the next weeks. Hey, appreciate the sub. Appreciate it. But yeah, if you guys thought that this video was nice, I would appreciate if you could. Now, I'm not gonna say that. That's corny. I appreciate if you could like the video. No, it's cool. I don't care if you like it or not. Like at the end of the day, I'm still gonna be shooting a video. I'm still gonna be filming a video. At the end of the day, no matter how many viewers I have, no matter how many people like, how many people subscribe, I'm still gonna be here, still having the same video. Like I'm still gonna be the same person. Yeah, I like this, and we're probably just gonna merge in this with MMXM review, just do MMXM review and backtesting. But this is a nice little session. I mean, maybe I kind of want to go longer, but I also don't. Like my voice is getting a little tired, but. That was like a solid hour. It's a solid hour. Yeah. Anyways, appreciate y'all and have a good one.